Hello everyone, and welcome to my second cast, basically. This is Singularity, playing as the blue Zerg down here in the corner. My opponent is VIVA, the red Protoss, here on Steps of War. This is my second placement match, which, as you can tell, was not a particularly long one. I'm telling you right now, if you're expecting a lot of high-level play, this isn't where you're going to see it. This is not a professional game at this point. This is just placement in the ladder, which will not end up being, you know, it's not a platinum or diamond league equivalent or anything of the sort. Anyhow, on to the game now. Viva's placed down his pylon over at 10 supply. And it's, well, hey, it's standard startup, right? What more can I say? There's not a lot to say at the beginning of games like this. This is usually the time for announcements and all that, but I don't really have a whole lot to announce. We got Viva's probe just scouting around in here, checking to see what I've got. He's putting down his gateway, but not looking like anything yet. A little taser on that probe going active, but one probe is not enough to really take down a whole lot. 15 pool. Knowing what I know now, I wouldn't have waited so long to put it down, but hey, figured I'd have an economic style of play. Steps of War is not the place to do that. Let me just tell you that right now. So at this point, the Protoss player is understandably ahead in supply. I don't know if he's chrono boosted. I think he's chrono boosted at least once his workers, which automatically would help him get ahead of me. He would put the Protoss ahead of Terran or Zerg. Now, as soon as the Queen were to come out, however, that would change. He puts down a cybernetics core right away, before putting down even a second gateway. Which is, well, if you want to get your warp gates out fast, that's actually definitely the way to do. If you want to play an economic game, this is probably what you want to do. But getting the warp gate is the idea here for him. He's using his zealot to take down the extractor as soon as possible. That's good. It keeps me from seeing too much about his economy, but at the same time this is about the fastest way he'll get it done. Now this would definitely be an opportunity for me to come in and knock on his front door, but I don't think of it at the time. Especially with sending the second zealot out. Now here's what I didn't see. 3 more gateways going down. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a 4-gate. Now, this is the strategy that still gets me. I'm not always certain how to deal with a 4-gate. I know that I'd have to scout it out to properly do anything about it, but I don't think of it at this time. And of course, this means I'm going to get blindsided by it. And with the warp gate technology almost completed, then he's going to have he's going to be ready to push forward here. Of course, as you can see, this is somewhat of a lopsided match here. Look at his APM and my APM. Yeah. Now, the economies are matching, but he's got this force moving in on my door. I've got 6 Zerglings. Not something that'll do too well. 8 Zerglings, I'm sorry. But against a bunch of Zealots, the Zerglings do nothing. Zerglings are great against Stalkers, not so much against Zealots. Now I pump forward as many Zerglings as I possibly can. I don't even think to put down a spine crawler, which is actually really what you want to do at a time like this in a Zerg. If you're faced with something like this, you want to put down a spine crawler, either up here or close to your main here, so that you can actually defend when they come on you. pile up here, get some of these roaches out. But, of course, by now, it's kind of too late. At this point, I really should have already had my defenses up. And since he's warping in from halfway across this very small map, there's really no reinforce time. So, there's not much chance of me actually surviving this game. So, hey, workers come out, and that's about it. A couple force fields actually prevent me from getting any kind of surround. Bad rally keeps the whole chaff dead by the time it actually starts attacking, and I've got nothing left. So, I figure, you know what? Alright, win. And I call it a GG right there. So, a nice short game. It's just a cute little 4-gate, which has proven to be pretty effective against a great many Zerg players. So you Protoss players out there, if you really are looking for an easy win, half the time this will get it to you. So thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I'll have this uploaded at some point. Thank you, and goodbye.